But as I said, sitting back, playing defense is not an option. We need to meet this variant head on. We need to do everything we can to push it back. Over the coming days and weeks, daily COVID cases will continue to accelerate, with Omicron being the most transmissible variant we've seen yet. But while our intensive care units remain stable, we expect the number of admissions to grow as more people catch COVID, particularly the unvaccinated. The experts have been very clear. Nothing will stop the spread of Omicron. It's just too transmissible. What we can do, and what we're doing, is slowing it as much as possible to allow more time for shots to get into arms. In order to give our vaccine blitz the time it needs, in order to protect our hospitals from being overwhelmed, we need to implement further public health measures. Dr. Moore will be sharing details with you shortly on what this means and what impact it will have on the weeks ahead. But first, let me say this. The decision to limit people's ability to gather, especially during holidays, is an extremely, extremely difficult one to make. And I know these measures will have an impact on businesses during the important season. That's why Ontario joins Quebec's call for the federal government to expand supports for businesses and workers. And we're prepared to do our part as well. Over the coming days ahead of these measures coming into effect, we will be exploring every option to provide more supports. Friends, this variant is unlike anything we've seen. And if we don't take every single precaution we can, the modeling tells a scary story. And we need only to look to the other jurisdictions to see that modeling play out. Right now, the United Kingdom is facing a tidal wave of Omicron infections that threatens the entirety of their health system. This is only weeks after the variant was first detected. We cannot allow that scenario to take hold here. The UK experience is an urgent call for action. As always, we will do whatever it takes. We will act cautiously. Now, before I hand it over to Dr. Moore, I want to speak directly to the parents out there. I know you're concerned about your kids' schools and what to expect after the new year. I can tell you this, no decision has been made on what that looks like yet. We are simply not in the position to say the situation is evolving too quickly to be able to know where we'll be in early January. But what we're working on every single day with the goal of doing whatever is necessary to protect students and staff. Friends, I know you're all tired. Over the last 20 months, you've been asked to sacrifice so much. We've all dug so deep, and now we need to dig a little deeper. We'll get through this, and the best way each of us can help is by getting vaccinated. Getting your booster, please do so as soon as you possibly can. I want to thank you, and God bless the people of Ontario.